Good evening. Welcome to Crew Inland Empire Foundation Awards. I am Norette Walls, Crew Inland Empire Chapter President. This year we are coming to you from a much different venue than years past, and we hope and pray that in 2021 we can get back to our regularly scheduled program at the farm at the Fairplex in Pomona. This year has been quite a year for our industry, professionally, personally, and altogether for our group in its entirety. We at Crew Inland Empire hope that you and your families are happy, healthy, and safe. Crew Network is at the forefront of achieving gender equality and greater diversity in commercial real estate. We achieve this by advancing women in the industry globally. Crew Inland Empire continues to support and drive this initiative by meeting, learning, and giving. We meet. We all, like we do, we meet to do business together, and we do business as those that we like. Crew IE hosts monthly networking events to simply do that, just networking, no agenda, no speaker, simply meet and get to know those that are in the same industry that you are. We learn with educational lunches, industry speakers, and our professional development series. We give. We support women in our local colleges and universities through our charitable arm, Crew Inland Empire Foundation, awarding scholarships to our local women, advancing them through education in all fields of commercial real estate. My friend slipped this proverb in my birthday card 2 years ago. I had no idea the impact that it would have on my life personally and the impact on our chapter. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You all know that I love to go fast. However, support and trust we earn together can change the lives of each other and our own. In 2020 together, we have added 22 new members to our chapter roster, to credit of our tremendous membership director, Elise Iwashika, and her co-chair, Grace Bucumano. Together, we have held 60 programs so far this year, with 5 more still to come. You all know the saying that when life gives you lemons. Well, when COVID threw us all a curveball earlier this year, our programs team and committee went to work, taking our in-person events to virtual conferences, WebExes, panels, seminars, yoga sessions, wellness sessions, book clubs, coffee breaks, even virtual happy hours. Programs Director Pam Scamardo and Co-Chair Daniela Hernandez created events that appealed to all, giving our chapter the exposure to add 22 new members and continue to engage our current members and non-members as well. Together, we have made our visionary partners shine with new ideas and partnership levels to promote those supporting commercial real estate women. With 15 visionary partners, a chapter record for Crew Inland Empire, Director Emily Brunn and Co-Chair Lindsay Minji have made chapter history for us, creating a special programs and events to spotlight our visionary partners. Together, we have created a better platform and partnered with more colleges and universities to offer our Crew Inland Empire Foundation scholarships to as many women as possible, thanks to our scholarship director, Jennifer Dorgan, and co-chair, Janine Warren. Together, we have made the Crew Inland Empire a known name on all social media platforms. Crew Inland Empire events, coffee breaks, seminars now appear on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and our very own YouTube channel. Communications Director Robin Reimold and Co-Chair Melissa McLean have let our new members, board members, and visionary partners shine with spotlights for all of the social media to see. Together, Janine Warren, our Crew Inland Empire immediate past president, has helped me navigate and lead this chapter together for our future and our growth. Together, Chapter Councilor Marlene Murray has helped us all better understand the rules and regulations, event contracts, and chapter planning. Together, Mina Escamilla has kept the record straight as our Crew Inland Empire secretary, keeping the communications and conversation straight between 15 board members and co-chairs. While we're all speaking at once, that could be one heck of a challenge, and she does it very well for us. Together, we have built the best team, keeping the budget balanced and the bank accounts in the green. Chapter Treasurer Dana DeFilippo Cruz and Co-Chair Lucas Sorenka make sure that we are always profitable. Together, we all are building the future of our chapter. Thank you to the most amazing chapter board. Together, we're reaching the finish line. I'd like to have a special thanks to our committee members this year. We had so many. Programs committee members Susanna Romig, Elisa Wishika, Grace Bincamano, Kylie Aldredge, Heather Duarte, and Brandy Nelson. Our membership committee members were Scott Nunez and Naomi Wah. A special thanks to the Crew Inland Empire Foundation Committee who made tonight possible, the Scholarship Committee. Jennifer Dorgan, Janine Warren, Elizabeth Young, Danielle Hernandez, Pam Scamardo, Susanna Romig, and Heather Duarte. A very super special congratulations to our very own Pam Scamardo for earning a position on the Crew Network Board for 2021. We wish her the very best and know that she will continue the Crew mission, and we are very proud of her. I would now like to introduce Visionary Partner Director, Emily Brunn.
Thank you, Norette. As we dive into thanking our visionary partners of 2020, I wanted to start by saying, if you see the glow around Norette Walls today, it is her birthday. She has been our fearless leader throughout 2020 and these unprecedented times. I'm sure we're all tired of hearing that. As we dive into the visionary partners, I wanted to start by saying, this year we did change the verbiage of our partners. We started out the year by having the word sponsorship as we worked to gain continued support of our local Inland Empire chapter. Moving forward, we did decide to change the verbiage to partnership because we do believe that this truly is a partnership. We want to continue nurturing and growing the companies that we work with in the Inland Empire, as without them, we would not be able to continue to thrive, grow, and support young and upcoming women in the industry, as well as men, women of all ages and all statures. We'll start by thanking our platinum partners who have been pivotal in continuing with our advancement of women globally. Colliers International stepped up to the plate this year, as well as our other 14 partners. Cody Cannon being their lead and a former Crew Inland Empire board member, as well as Lee Hai, Naomi Muha, Kim Dean, and Heather Edmonds. Moving on to Prologis, they have been a partner of Crew Inland Empire for years now. Rachel Hickenbottom, who has since transitioned to CRG, a commercial real estate development firm in Orange County. She was a pivotal individual in getting Prologis to continue to support Crew Inland Empire. So while she's no longer with Prologis, we did want to show her on this page because she has been pivotal in continuing our partnership with Prologis. In addition to Rachel Hickenbottom, Eliza, Sharon, Erica, and Marianne Gonzalez have all joined our chapter this year, and we're excited to have them. Moving on to our gold partners, Enterprise Funding Company is a SBA 504 lender here locally. Jeff Serenka and Lucas Serenka have been partners, friends, and continued supporters of our chapter, and we are very grateful. As Norette Walls mentioned, Lindsay Minji was my co-chair this year and will be next year. It's been an honor working with her. She is an absolute superstar and continues to support Crew not only by being on the board, but also partnering with us, in addition to Irma Rios. Marcus and Millichap's Ontario office, managed by Maddie Lux and the operations manager, Brianna Helton, partnered with us this year with a gold member partnership, and we are very grateful for their support and continued support. Gresham Savage Attorneys at Law, Marlene, Alan Murray, and Jennifer Dorgan are both members of our chapter, as well as serving on the board. Jennifer Dorgan, who you'll hear from later tonight, has been pivotal and an absolute superstar in continuing to grow our scholarship and foundation for Crew Inland Empire. Thank you. Our Ruby partners. If any of you all were at last year's foundation dinner or any foundation dinner prior, or any event for that matter, you're all very much aware of Janine Warren. She is our president from 2019 and continues to serve on the board and help us grow our chapter, as well as she was on our champion committee for Crew Inland Empire, continuing to help with women and their education, as well as Hilda Kennedy, who's the president of AMPAC Business Capital, another 504 lender here locally in the Inland Empire. Thank you both. Best and Krieger, attorneys at law, Peggy Hosking and Daniela Hernandez. You know, I feel like a broken record here, but both of these ladies as well have served on our board. Peggy is a former president of Crew Inland Empire, and they continue to show their dedication to advancing women in our industry, and we're very grateful for that. Thank you, Best and Krieger. Moving on to Suzanne Kennedy with First American Exchange Company. She not only supported our chapter this year and partnered with Crew Inland Empire, but she is also the president of Crew Orange County. Thank you, Suzanne Kennedy. We look forward to continuing this partnership. Another Ruby partner of Crew Inland Empires this year is Greg Burns with IPX 1031 Commercial Exchanges. We thank you for your partnership and all of your communication with our chapter this year. Thank you. Our silver affiliate partners help us by are not necessarily a commercial real estate only company, but they are affiliated with the commercial real estate industry. So we'd like to start by thanking Advanced Painting Solutions, Steve Weens. He also has a coffee hour on our YouTube channel, so go ahead and check that one out, as well as our other silver affiliates and partners. Thank you, Advantage Painting Solutions. Justin Bird with Bird Group Construction is also a silver affiliate partner of Crew Inland Empire this year. We're so grateful for your partnership and look forward to continuing to grow this relationship. Thank you, Bird Group. Silver affiliate sponsor, Brian Cox Mechanical. Thank you so much for your partnership this year. We'd like to personally thank Justin Toombs for joining us for a coffee hour this year, and also Mark Sampaio. Thank you. Last but not least is our own Elise Iwashika. She was on the board for memberships this year and did an out of this world job, as Norette Walls already mentioned. She is with Pacific Premier Bank and does an all-star job doing commercial real estate loans. Thank you, Elise, and thank you, Pacific Premier. Media partner Connect Media has done an awesome job at continuing to promote Crew Inland Empire this year. They have been partners of Crew Inland Empire for a few years now. We look forward to continuing this partnership, and we are so very grateful for your help in continuing to spread the word for Crew Inland Empire. Thank you. In addition to our 2020 partners, we want to thank our 2019 and 2020 donors. Without you, none of this would be possible. Thank you to Hillwood Development. Thank you to Chicago Title. Thank you to Banner Bank, Marcus and Millichap, Lee and Associates, Carol Plowman, Lee and Associates, Tom Pierrick, Colliers International, Cody Cannon, and Kathy Hoffer of Hillwood Development. For our 2020 Scholarship Foundation donors, we'd like to thank our very own Norette Walls with Stewart Title, Damon Santos from Banner Bank, Prologis, Enterprise Funding, Lee and Associates, Best and Krieger, IPX 1031 Exchange, and Pacific Premier Bank. Thank you.
So I want to welcome everyone tonight. Thank you for coming to this exciting event. As Emily mentioned, we have a tremendous amount of support from our generous partners and our donors for not only the chapter, but the foundation and scholarships themselves. So thank you. Before I dive into the award scholarships, I wanted to give you a little bit of background. As part of Cru's Inland Empire Cru's mission to advance women in commercial real estate, we have 2 scholarships to award tonight. But first, let's talk a little bit about how we got here. While the Cru Network organization as a whole is very committed to providing scholarships to students, the Inland Empire chapter felt that it was critical to support our Inland Empire, the Inland Empire, and an underserved market. So beginning in 2013, Cru Inland Empire began awarding 1 scholarship each year, and shortly thereafter began awarding 2 scholarships each year. Benefits of the scholarship include not just receiving $2,000 for tuition, but each recipient will receive a 1 more membership in Cru, mentoring and networking opportunities, and free or discounted registration to many events. Hopefully they will not be virtual and we get to see everyone in person soon. You can go ahead and go to the next slide, Susanna. So look at our wonderful ladies. They did a lot to be here. They are very eligible. In fact, a majority of our applicants we had an incredible pool of applicants this year. But the basic requirements are, as you must be female, as we are a female organization. You must have a GPA above 3.0. You must be enrolled in an Inland Empire college or university. You must be interested in pursuing a career in commercial real estate. You must demonstrate academic success, which these women do. And in your application, you must demonstrate financial need. Go ahead and go to the next slide. Oh, I'm sorry, back up one. So the process for this, the committee went through a lot, not only the board, but each applicant in their application was asked to complete a detailed application, write responses to certain questions, including their qualifications, their interest in the commercial real estate industry, and how they will give back to the community. The scholarship committee evaluated the applications. Then we formed a short list of candidates and we held interviews. Finally, the scholarship committee as a team made recommendations to the board of directors of the Inland Empire Foundation board, to award these women their scholarships. So at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our first recipient. Next slide. Araksie Berberian. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Roxy real quick here. So Araksie is a senior at Cal Poly Pomona in finance, real estate, and law. She is a president at Cal Poly's Real Estate Association. I first met Araksie at our Cru event earlier this year held at the Audi dealership. Many of you may have also met her there. I was immediately very impressed by Araksie because she was mature and very enthusiastic about the industry. When she's not studying, Araksie works for an insurance company, and during the tax season, which is in the middle of school, she prepares basic tax returns for H&R Block. Araksie is dedicated to her endeavors, thoughtful, intelligent, and I'm looking forward to watching her grow. Right now, I'd like to show a short video that we asked Araksie to prepare in order to introduce herself.
Hi everyone, my name is Araksie Berberian. Thank you Crew Inland Empire and the Crew sponsors for the opportunity to further my education. It really is a great honor. This scholarship will not only help me, but will indirectly help my community. I appreciate the people of Crew for recognizing the efforts I spend and will continue to spend on my education. I am grateful to be surrounded by an inspiring and supportive group of women. I look forward to utilizing the many resources Crew Inland Empire has to offer in order to further my knowledge and networking skills. I know this achievement is a push to the beginning of my career in the commercial real estate field.
Thank you. I think you can all agree, if you've met Araksie, she definitely deserves this award. Let's go ahead and go to our next recipient, Allegra Roza.
Hello to all fellow crew. And
Allegra is also a senior at Cal Poly Pomona, and she's also studying finance, real estate, and law. She also takes a leadership role, just like Araksie. She's the Director of Communications of the Student Management Investment Club. I and a couple of other crew members met Allegra earlier this year, actually about a year ago, when she reached out to us independently, which I was really impressed by, because that is not easy. When she's not studying, Allegra works as a swim coach when it's not COVID, unfortunately. And she's also an advocate for youth. And she volunteers at many events through the city of Norco. Allegra has a ton of energy. She's a go-getter, and I've really enjoyed getting to know her. And I'd like you to get to know her a little bit better. So here's a video.
Empire members, my name is Allegra Roza, and I'm a senior at Cal Poly Pomona, working towards a business degree with an undergraduate in finance, real estate, and law. With an emphasis in real estate, I am pursuing a career in the commercial real estate industry. It is an honor to be awarded with the Crew IE Scholarship for the fall 2020 semester. I am extremely grateful for this opportunity, as this award will not only assist with my education, but also my future. Thank you again to each individual crew member who gave me this opportunity, and I'm forever thankful to each and one of you.
Thank you, Allegra. If you have not met Allegra, please do reach out to her. Both Allegra and Araksie show up to our networking events. We've had the opportunity to get to know them, so please do the same. So it's my pleasure to welcome both Araksie and Allegra to the commercial real estate industry as our 2020 scholarship recipients.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
We
you.
can go to the next slide.
Congratulations.
Next slide. So as we took some time at the beginning of the ceremony to thank our partners and our donors, we are here tonight and being able to offer this award to these wonderful women. And I just want to give a shout out. Please continue to support. And if you are interested in making a donation, reach out to us or any of our board members.